Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different because I've actually never done this type of video before. But honestly, monthly favorites videos are my favorite type of videos to ever watch on YouTube. If you're ready to watch what my February favorites are, then let's get right into it. Okay, so first things first, I'm actually going to be starting off with my food favorites because who doesn't love food? So I have one healthy item and one guilty pleasure item and one like normal item. So yeah. So the healthy item is actually this bread right here. And you're probably wondering your favorite item is a bread for the month, and let me explain. So if you are like me, you are a brown person, Desi person, come from India, Pakistan, or anywhere in the Middle East, you know we like to eat our breads, our naans, our pita breads, all that good stuff. So this bread is a healthy alternative to all those, and it's only 60 calories and it only has 8 grams of carb per serving, and each serving is like half of one. And honestly, this has like changed the entire cutting game. So if you're cutting to get your summer bod, this would really help you. Also, it has a lot of good ingredients in there like flax, oat bran, but it also has like, you know, 8 grams of whole grains and stuff. So it has all nutrients in there, as well as it's just like eating roti or chapati without feeling guilty about it. So you can have your chicken boti and you can also eat it with this, and you can make it into a sandwich or a wrap or whatever you want. So yeah, I would highly recommend this. And yeah. So that was the healthy item, and now let me show you the guilty pleasure item that I can't get enough of. So you know that early time of the year, you know, when this New Year starts and you're like, New Year's goals, but then these cute little Girl Scouts come along and sell their cute little cookies that are so delicious and addicting, and you just fall into the trap. And honestly, that was me, because I totally bought a box of Thin Mints and I have no regrets. These are so good, especially up until like 2-3 years ago. My favorite cookies from Girl Scouts were Samoas, and I was a Girl Scout and I was the one selling those cookies, and I would always get Samoas. But what happened was that my roommate in college, she took some Thin Mints and she put them in the freezer, and then she was like, try this, and oh my god, ever since then it's just like life-changingly good. So if you haven't tried that, I actually recommend you to go ahead and try this, because Thin Mints will be your next fave. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite Girl Scout cookies are. So next up we have, I told you it was going to be a healthy item and a guilty pleasure item and a normal item. So this is actually, let me go ahead and shake it up. This is actually orange juice, and you're probably wondering, orange juice, really? Are you really that boring? No, it gets better, but I just want to talk about food. So this is the orange juice by Sprouts, and it's actually 100% pure orange. They actually take out the juice in front of you with the real oranges. So yeah, that's all it is. But fresh orange juice is hard to find. Like any of those ones that you get in the grocery store usually have a lot of sugar in them, but this is just straight up orange juice, and I've just been loving it. Okay, so moving on from my food favorites to my next favorite, which is a movie favorite. And if you haven't already watched Black Panther, I highly recommend you do so, because I think it is going to be the best movie of the year, and Wakanda forever. So, if you haven't already watched it and you don't know what I just did and what that means, well, that just means you need to go watch it, okay? It's actually really good. You'll enjoy it. So next up, I have my music favorites. And so I have multiple favorites, but I managed to get it down into like 2-3 items. So one of them is actually an album, and it is the Black Panther album. All the songs on there are amazing. When I talked about the movie, I was also talking about the music in the movie. But there is one song that was my favorite last month, and it's not off that album, but it's by someone who is well known. And he goes by the name Drake, and this is his song.
There's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish on me. God's plan. God's plan. I can't do this on my own. Hey, someone watching it close, close. I've been me since Scarlet Road.
Okay, so next up is a book favorite. This book is by Miguel Ruiz, The 4 Agreements. It's basically a book about the 4 agreements that everyone should know within their lifetime. And I'm just going to read you what's on the inner flap so you get a sense of what this book is about. The 4 agreements, he states, are being impeccable with your word, don't take anything personally, don't make assumptions, and always do your best. And those might seem simple, but he actually goes into much more detail about them, and it's based on Toltec wisdom. And he basically tells you why these are are the 4 agreements that are so necessary to understand within your lifetime. And I think it's an amazing read. It's a short read and you can honestly finish it in a day if you want. But I would actually recommend reading 1 agreement a day and then acting upon that agreement. Let's talk about something that we all know I love and have a strong passion about: makeup and skincare. So I'm going to start off with the skincare item first. I've been recently using, since last month, this Physicians Formula RefreshMint Cucumber and Bamboo Eye Depuffer. And basically what I do is, it actually has like a cooling scent or cooling feeling to it after you put it on under your eye. And it's basically like a chapstick for your under eye area, and it's great for putting it on before makeup or just waking yourself up. And surprisingly enough, when I had a headache, I actually used it on top of my head because it gives you like a cooling sensation and it helped me out. So doubles as more than just skincare. But yeah, you can pick this up at any drugstore. I believe I picked this up from Walmart. So yeah, everything that I talk about, I will always put it in the description box below. So just open that up. And so next up I have my makeup favorites. So if you haven't seen any of my other videos, you probably won't know, but if you have been keeping up, you already know this is my favorite makeup item. And it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrexy highlighter. And again, I still can't get over this. Every time I open it up, it's like I struck gold, you know? Okay, so the next favorite item I have is an app called Vero. And this app is specifically like designed to be replacing all the other social media apps on the market. And it's basically supposed to be a combination of Facebook and Instagram put together, where you can share links, music, pictures. And the cool thing about this app is that you can curate your content to where only certain people see it, and you basically can categorize all your friends, acquaintances, and close friends in order to curate content specifically geared to them, which I think is a cool idea. It's a great idea. The interface itself is a little bit different. It's kind of like an interface like Instagram, but you're able to post other things besides just pictures. So we'll see how that goes, because it's #1 on the App Store right now under social media. So we'll see how that goes and if it actually takes over any of the other social media apps. I will link mine down below if you do want to connect with me, and go ahead and try it out for yourself. Let me know what you think of it. I'm interested to know. Okay, so next up I have a perfume favorite, but this is a perfume called Chloe. This is called Roses de Chloe, and this perfume just makes me really happy. I don't know what it is. It smells like if you were to walk into like a garden of roses, like fresh roses, but at the same time it has some notes in there that remind me of a scent that I've known since my childhood. I don't know how to explain it. It's the weirdest feeling. It's like when you smell something and it reminds you of something that you had in the past, but you can't quite put your finger on it. It's that kind of smell. So even though this is a beautiful smell, it does make me really nostalgic every single time I wear it. And it just makes me really, really happy. I don't know what it is. Like, did you know that smells actually are the #1 things to trigger memories? So that's probably why I love this scent so much. And again, I will link it down below if you are interested to buy it. So next up, I have a different kind of favorite item. It's these markers. And yeah, so these markers are amazing. These are the Pilot Friction markers. And basically what they are is that it's not just a normal marker. You write and then the cap is an eraser. So they do make these in pen form, but I like the markers because they're easy to use when I'm trying to write down a bunch of things on my multiple calendars that I have, because lately I've just been all about color coding my entire life. So there they are. Life-changing, honestly. So next up, I have a different kind of item. It's a pillow mist. This is the Comfort Bath & Body Pillow Mist with natural essential oils, and this is the vanilla and patchouli one. And the reason I got this one and not the sleep one, which I was intending to buy at the time, was because they were out of that, and I was like, I'll just take the Comfort one, the next best thing, you know? But I do not put this on my pillow because, you know, you sleep on your pillowcase, you don't want it to somehow react on your skin. So I actually put this on my comforter or my bed sheet or on the other pillows besides the one that I actually put my face on. But yeah, I've really been enjoying this. I've been getting amazing sleep every single time I use this, and it just smells really nice and comforting, like it claims. So next up, I have this candle right here. And this candle is actually a fake candle. I got this from Target. I believe it's the Home Medics one. I'll try to find it and link it down below. They come in a pack of 4, and the outside is actually made out of wax, so it looks and feels like a real candle, but the flicker is like the most realistic flicker that I've ever seen. I'll turn it on for you. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick this up, but when you turn off the lights and you turn this on, it just feels very nice and homey and comfy and cozy and all those good things. The best thing about these candles is that they have a timer, so every 24 hours they'll turn on and then stay on for 4 hours and then turn off and then again repeat that cycle, which is nice because mine turn on at around 8 or 9 and then shut off around midnight or 1, around the time that I go to sleep, so it just makes me feel really cozy. Okay, and last but not least, I have this favorite item, and you're probably thinking what this is. This is actually an oil diffuser. This is the one by Elia, I believe, the Homedics one. It's really nice, it's easy to clean, it's really big. It's white, so it matches everything in my room, and it also changes colors. But this is like part 1 of my favorite, you know? The main reason why I love this is because it actually came with a essential oil starter kit, and when I first looked at it I was like, this is gonna last me like a day maybe. But last month I actually used this one specifically. This is the Fight It one, because honestly every time I felt like sick or under the weather or allergies, I would just put this on and it just made me feel better. So let me just go ahead and tell you what kind of essential oils this little guy has. It has orange, lemon, eucalyptus, rosemary, cardamom, clove. So if you did want to make it, you can honestly just use the essential oils that it lists on here and make your own concoction and go ahead and put that in your oil diffuser. So I do feel like essential oils are essential to not getting sick or making you feel better. So I have other oils that I use, but I never used this one when I got it in the starter kit like quite a while back. But lately I've started to use this and I quite enjoyed it. I'm going to order the full-size version of it. So that brings me to the end of my February favorites. If you enjoyed my video, go ahead and give me a like and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell right next to the subscribe button so you get a notification every single time I post a new video. Also, I had a lot of fun filming this February favorites, a lot of random things, I know, but leave me a comment down below what your February favorites are. So yeah, and also let me know if you think Samoas or Thin Mints are better. If you say Samoas, we can't be friends. I'm just kidding. But yeah, wherever you are, I hope you have an amazing day, and take care. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!